Hi, I'm Rio. This channel is a Japan introduction channel that introduces Japanese food, tourist spots, history, etc. By the way, do you know anything about Japanese food? This time, I'll introduce Japanese meat dishes. I hope that by watching this video you will be able to imagine what each dish is like. Yakiniku is a traditional Japanese cuisine where people grill meat, typically beef and pork, at the table and enjoy it fresh off the grill. The term yakiniku translates to grilled meat in Japanese. It's a social and interactive dining experience commonly shared among friends and family. In a typical yakiniku setting, a grill is placed at the center of the table. Thinly sliced pieces of meat, often marinated or seasoned with sauce or salt, are then grilled by the diners themselves. Shabu-Shabu is a traditional Japanese hot pot dish that involves cooking thinly sliced meat and vegetables in a simmering broth right at the dining table. The name, Shabu-Shabu, is an onomatopoeic term derived from the sound the ingredients make when swished or stirred in the bubbling broth. In a typical shabu-shabu setup, a pot of seasoned broth is placed at the center of the table, and a portable stove or heating element is used to keep it simmering. Thin slices of meat, often beef but occasionally pork or other proteins, are then swirled or shabu-shabu briefly in the hot broth until just cooked. The meat is usually accompanied by a variety of fresh vegetables, tofu, and sometimes noodles. Sukiyaki is a traditional Japanese hot pot dish known for its savory and sweet flavor profile. It typically features thinly sliced beef, tofu, vegetables, and shirataki thin translucent noodles, all cooked together in a shallow, wide pot at the dining table. To prepare sukiyaki, a broth is created using soy sauce, sugar, mirin sweet rice wine, and sake. The broth is brought to a simmer in the pot, and thinly sliced beef is added and cooked along with ingredients like tofu, leafy vegetables, mushrooms, and sometimes other items like konnyaku, a type of yam cake. The ingredients are often dipped into a raw beaten egg before being eaten, adding a rich and creamy texture to the dish. Teriyaki is a Japanese cooking technique where food, often meat or fish, is grilled or broiled with a glaze made from soy sauce, mirin, a sweet rice wine, and sugar. The term teriyaki is a combination of two Japanese words, teri, meaning luster or shine, and yaki, meaning grilled or broiled. Teriyaki dishes are often served over rice, with a side of vegetables, and garnished with sesame seeds or chopped green onions for added visual appeal. Yakitori is a Japanese dish that consists of skewered and grilled chicken. The term yakitori is a combination of yaki, meaning grilled, and tori, meaning bird or chicken. To prepare yakitori, small, bite-sized pieces of chicken such as thigh meat or chicken meatballs are threaded onto bamboo skewers. The skewers are then grilled over a charcoal or gas grill, and they are typically basted with a savory sauce as they cook. Savory sauce is a mixture of soy sauce, sake, mirin sweet rice wine, sugar, and sometimes other ingredients like garlic or ginger. There are various types of yakitori, each denoting a different part of the chicken or a specific preparation method. Common variations include negima chicken and green onion, sukun chicken meatballs, and momo chicken thigh. I've introduced 5 Japanese foods so far, but is there anything you would like to try? Teriyaki is popular overseas, so some of you may have heard of it. Personally, I like shabu-shabu, so please give it a try. I will also introduce 5 other Japanese meat dishes. Tonkatsu is a popular Japanese dish that features breaded and deep-fried pork cutlets. To prepare tonkatsu, pork loin or pork fillet is typically pounded thin to ensure even cooking. The meat is then coated in a mixture of flour, beaten eggs, and panko Japanese breadcrumbs. Panko gives tonkatsu its distinctive light and crispy texture. After coating, the pork cutlet is deep-fried until golden brown and cooked through. Once fried, the tonkatsu is often sliced into thick strips for serving. It is commonly accompanied by shredded cabbage, rice, and a tangy tonkatsu sauce. Tonkatsu sauce is a thick, Worcestershire-based sauce with a sweet and savory flavor, adding a delicious contrast to the fried pork. Katsudon is a classic Japanese dish that combines tonkatsu breaded and deep-fried pork cutlet with a flavorful egg and onion topping, all served over a bed of rice. To prepare katsudon, a pork cutlet tonkatsu is first cooked and sliced into strips. Onions are then sautéed until tender and combined with a sweet and savory soy-based broth. The tonkatsu strips are placed on top of a bowl of steamed rice, and the egg and onion mixture is poured over the pork. Oyakodon is a classic Japanese dish that translates to parent and child bowl. The dish consists of bite-sized pieces of chicken and beaten eggs cooked together in a savory soy-based broth, served over a bowl of steamed rice. The name Oyakodon symbolizes the coming together of both parent chicken and child egg ingredients in one comforting and delicious dish. To prepare Oyakodon, boneless chicken pieces, often thigh meat, are simmered in a broth made with soy sauce, mirin sweet rice wine, and dashi Japanese stock. As the chicken cooks, beaten eggs are gently poured over the chicken, creating a luscious and custard-like layer. The dish is cooked until the eggs are just set, and the entire mixture is then poured over a bowl of hot rice.
Karaage
is a popular Japanese dish consisting of bite-sized, seasoned, and deep-fried pieces of meat, usually chicken. To prepare it, bite-sized pieces of chicken are typically marinated in a mixture of soy sauce, sake, ginger, and garlic. The marinated chicken is then coated with a thin layer of potato starch or wheat flour before being deep-fried until golden brown and crispy. It is known for its savory and flavorful taste, with a crispy exterior and juicy, tender interior. It is often served with a side of shredded cabbage or other vegetables and is commonly accompanied by a wedge of lemon for added zest. Hamburg is a Japanese dish that draws inspiration from Western-style hamburger patties. It consists of ground meat, often a mixture of ground beef and pork, seasoned and shaped into a patty, and then pan-fried or grilled. To make Hamburg, ground meat is typically mixed with ingredients like breadcrumbs, finely chopped onions, eggs, and various seasonings such as salt, pepper, and sometimes garlic. The mixture is then shaped into thick, round patties and cooked until golden brown and cooked through. The Hamburg patty is often served with a flavorful sauce, such as a demi-glace or a sweet and savory teriyaki-like sauce. It's common to find Hamburg served on a plate with a side of vegetables, rice, or mashed potatoes. That's all for today's video. This time, I've introduced Japanese foods related to meat. I recommend tonkatsu when you are hungry and want to eat a lot. Next time, I would like to introduce other Japanese foods such as sushi, a typical Japanese dish. If you are interested in Japanese food, tourist spots, history, etc., please subscribe to this channel. See you.